Oh, hello. Hello, my name's Ruby. I'm gonna be doing a live today. I'm gonna be doing a live today.
As if she would talk like that.
So, oh, hello, my name's Ruby.
It's not Minnie Mouse.
G'day, everybody. I haven't quite got the voice of Ruby, apparently. We're all about celebrating to change our state today. And that doesn't mean we're crossing the border, even though we're in the border bubble. It's a different sort of state, and changing your state to one of grumpy to happy, or whatever it might be. Having more happy days is much better, isn't it? And there's lots and lots of ways to do it. But I've been listening to Joe Dispenza now for a few years and doing some of his meditations, etc. And he talks about changing your state and being not focusing on, the one thing that goes bad during the day, but look at the 10 things that went awesomely well. And if you can do that and you can switch those neural pathways around, then it's a much better place to be. So so one way we do that in our private group that we have as part of our booster program is to focus on celebrations and finding something amazing that has happened during the week. It doesn't have to be anything to do with learning, even though that's what we have checklists for, and there's lots of little signs like handwriting and spelling and reading enjoyment and all those things. It can be absolutely anything, and if you're focusing on something awesome and constantly doing it, we're now rewiring our brain to look for the good things and rather than the bad things. Okay, so more of the old glass half full rather than the glass half empty. Something my eldest did yesterday was went for his first little job, not work experience, but interview, I guess, trial interview thing at the ice cream shop, didn't you, buddy? Yeah. Stepped out of your comfort zone, didn't you? Yes, and that's something, stepping out of our comfort zone is something that can help us get that feeling of achievement and level up. So all about that at the moment. I've got one here. This was from the weekend, and I actually was meant to do this Monday. A celebration from our memory course. And it says, why isn't this stuff being taught in schools? We use Beat, and Beat, if you followed some of my lives... Sorry. I'll just say goodbye to my children. Goodbye, children. Have the most amazing day, won't you? Don't forget to beat. Okay?
See ya.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye, Mum. Bye, Dad.
See you, dude. Thinking warm thoughts there, are you? Yeah. I lost where I was. Oh, that's right. I was reading this. So Beat is about believe, enthusiasm, emotion, and teaching to get the best out of every lesson, and so that lesson and those learnings stick. So using Beat, look back over the videos if you want to look at that one, and we use that as part of every lesson we do in Memory Magic. So, why isn't this stuff being taught in schools? We use Beat every day, and we actually do the drum fill. Oh, I do funny drum fills with sound effects on the green screen videos. That's why she's saying that. Drum fill from the videos when we say it. The best part for him has been the word wizard activities. He is so chuffed that he can remember the meaning and the spelling of these huge words. Anyway, thank you again. It was the right thing for us, Meg. Well, thanks, Meg. That was the right thing for me on a Saturday when that email came through. Made my week. And that's a part of making change. And making change, it's not just about a child's ability to learn in school. It's about their confidence and the way they feel about themselves. And if they're not feeling great about their learning, and if they're living on those past experiences, which we all do, we are the sum of our past experiences. Wherever we are right now, it's because of the beliefs that we've been taught and shown. And there's one example of how we can be so influenced way back when cigarettes were first becoming a thing. Lucky Strike cigarettes over in the US. Bernays, the psychologist.
I'm reading about this at the moment.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So Bernays, the psychologist, the Lucky Strike employed him to try and get women to smoke more. And so how did they do that? They did that. He said one of the reasons the women don't like it is it's got this horrid coloured green on the cigarette packet. So what Bernays did is he actually got the fashion institutions to bring out that same colour green as the fashion for the year. Okay, so you know how they have those big openings. And so that colour green, the same as on Lucky Strikes, became the colour, the fashion statement of the year, that colour. So that's one thing he did. The other thing he did was he went to the women's groups, the women's rights groups, and they did big marches and they filmed them marching, and then they'd have them smoking these Lucky Strike cigarettes as advertisements. And from that point on, that model has been used again and again and more and more and more. So really, and when I look at things now, when I watch ads, when I watch TV, when I watch the news, if that ever happens, I can see the conditioning that's taking place. And this is totally it. So we're the sum of the experiences we've had, even if those experiences are forced upon us. So by breaking those habits, by using beat, by doing things differently and focusing on the positive, celebrating all the time, being conscious of us, catching each other out and helping each other celebrate, that's when we can have that shift. And that's when kids can have that shift. And that's when they can have more confidence in anything they do and be willing to step out of their comfort zone and get rid of the I hates and the I can'ts and I won'ts and I don'ts. And for those people yesterday, I'm having trouble with the link for the happiness tool, but I'll get that to you when we fix it. It'll be fixed today, I hope. So yeah, how's that for Scatterbrain? Everywhere. Yeah, so 50% is about ability and retraining the neural pathways to be able to learn and read and all those things. The other 50% is about belief and changing that belief. And it's totally doable. You just got to be consistent and aware. And yeah, things can really change. And that's what we've been doing for 10 years. That's why I don't teach anymore. I just found that something wasn't right when I started to teach. And now I know why. Well, I'm learning all the time why. I don't pretend to know everything, but I do know what works for kids and what doesn't. Fantastic. That was a bit of a long one, but thanks for celebrating with me. Find something to celebrate today and let everybody know about it. All right. Cheers. Have a great day, guys.